Hi, my name is Evin Adrasatarigan. Today I would like to explain what is morpheme, which is part of morphology. Alright, before we enter the main topic, I would like to explain morphology. Morphology in linguistics, morphology is the study words, how they are formed and their relationship to other words in the same language. Morphology also looks part of speed, intonation, and stress, and the ways context can change the word pronunciation and meaning. Morphology has four parts, that is, root words, stems, and affixes, that is, prefix and suffixes. Okay, I will explain one by one of them. Uh, First one is roots. Root is a form which is not further analyzable, either in terms of derivational or inflectional morphology. It is the part of word form that remains when all inflectional and derivational affixes have been removed. A root is the basic part always present in a lexeme. Example, a word of untouchables. The untouchables, the root is touch. Unables and suffixes is affixes. And a compound word like wheelchair has two roots, wheel and chair. Okay, that is about roots. Next is stem. Stem is of concern only when dealing with inflectional morphology. Example, untouchable, the stem is untouchable. Uh, touch it, the stem is touched. Disagreement, the stem is disagreement. Okay, that is stem. And next is affixes. Affix is a set of letters generally added to the beginning to, be, to the beginning or end of a root word to modify its meaning. Affix has two parts, that is prefix and affix, prefix and suffix. Prefix is a letter or a group of letters that we add to the beginning of a word. Prefixes change the meaning of word. And suffix is a letter or group of letter added to the end of a word. Suffixes commonly used to show the parts of speech of a word. Take a look at the example of affixes. Um, Untouchable disagreement they follow is the prefix is un, this, and the. The example of suffix disable, teacher, changes. The suffix is able, er, and es. Okay. We back to our main topic, that is morpheme. Morpheme is a minimal meaningful in language, and morpheme cannot be further divided into smaller language forms, both those that can stand alone and those that cannot stand alone. For example, unbreakable. Unbreakable has three morphemes. Flies. Fly and suffixes two morphemes. Technique. Technique has one morpheme. We're going to type of morpheme. Type of morpheme has two types, that is free morpheme and bound morpheme. Free morpheme is a morpheme that can stand alone into a word without having to be bound by other morphemes. Bound morpheme is a morpheme that cannot stand alone because it must be tied to another morphemes to become a word. These bound morphemes are further grouped into two, namely derivational and inflection. Um, I'm gonna explain free morpheme. Free morpheme that makes up the main meaning of a sentence are contained words that are part of speech, include noun, verb, and adjective. And free morpheme has two types, lexical and functional. Lexical is an open class, and functional is a closed class. Lexical are morphemes that carry the main message we convey. These morphemes consist of noun, verb, adjective, and adverb. For example, girl, tiger, black, blue. And functional morpheme that can stand alone but cannot receive affixes. These morphemes are preposition, conjunction, and pronoun. Example, I, you, they, we, in, of, beside. So we can conclude that free morpheme is an independent word that we cannot break down that morpheme into smaller units. Okay. Uh, Next is bound morpheme. Bound morpheme is a morpheme that cannot stand alone because it must tie to another morpheme to become a word. These bound morphemes are further grouped into two, namely derivational and inflectional. Derivational to create two new words. Here, take a look at the example. Noun plus derivational morphemes. Boy. Boy plus derivational morpheme becomes adjective. The, the meaning has changed, right? And second example, clear is a verb plus derivational morphemes becomes noun. Uh, Another one, exact is adjective plus derivational becomes adjective. Adjective is adverb, right? Another type of bond morpheme is inflectional morpheme. Inflectional morpheme is a morpheme that does not cause change in word class and meaning. This morpheme only affects the number or plurality and form of time for tenses. For example, cats is singular, cats is a plural, collects is a present, collected is a past, loud is a positive, louder has comparative. So I conclude derivational and inflectional has a different. The difference is inflectional having grammatical properties with noun and verbs. And about derivational change part of speech. Okay, that's all about type of morpheme. Hope you understand what I'm saying. Thank you.